What's going on, everybody? It's Professor Gnome, and today I'm joined by GinJTCG, which I found out is not GinJTCG, which I thought it was this entire time leading up to this, because I can't read. But with that being said, I'm joined today by him. We're going to be doing the newest episode of Banter Battles. I'm very excited to do this. It's something I've wanted to do for quite a while now, so thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So for anybody who hasn't watched this series before, it's kind of an interview style, and we're going to be doing a best 2 out of 3 game with some decks that we brought. We both don't know what each other are playing, so it's kind of going to just be up to the surprise. We're going to just have some fun, enjoy some wacky games, and kind of get into it. But before we do, I just want to give a shout out to the channel members. Thank you guys so much for that additional level of support. Really does go a long way and means a lot, so thank you guys so much for that. It's undeserved, but very appreciated. And we'll get into the games now. I'm going to send the match request over.
Yeah, dude, let's do it. I have a pile, never played this deck.
I am very excited to see what you're playing. I have a list that a Discord member showed me. And so shout out to Pink. I'm going to be using your list today. Also, sweet Bidoof coin and sleeves and all that.
Oh, thanks, boss.
That's so sick.
It's from Bidoof Day years ago. Oh my god, wait, do I want to go first or second? I don't know. Never thought about that. Never thought about making it to the coin flip stage, honestly. I guess I'll go first. I don't know.
All right, cool. I don't know what's preferable for me either, if it helps.
Perfect.
But yeah, so getting into... All right, I'm going to mulligan immediately. Sweet.
Oh, good starts.
Well, you'll get to see what I'm playing.
It's not gonna. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh god, this is bad.
But yeah, so getting into this, one of the first things that I typically do is that. So for everybody else who's like me and has been reading your name wrong the entire time, do you want to explain what it actually is?
Yeah, so it's not Ginj or Gin, which many people think. It's Ginj, because if you don't know, I'm a redhead, and well, Ginger is a good nickname for any redhead, but also oh wait, hold up, what am I doing here? Definitely taking you and no. You. Okay. I'm a redhead, but like if it was Jin with a G, that would be Jing, and I feel like that's just not correct. So it's Ginj for Ginger, if people were wondering.
All right, cool. Because I was in the same boat, found that out. Also, for some reason, every time there's a part of my brain that every time I was looking at it, I just kept saying Jinji as well. So I'm like, well, that makes way more sense.
No, yeah, I thought, with my face cam being on in every video, people would eventually put the two together, but it never seems to happen. So at this point, I've just accepted it and I've moved on. Like, whatever. I'm just not meant to be a ginger, and that's fine. I'm even having that stripped.
Yeah, you've been dethroned, demasked.
Yeah.
Man, what a turn. All right. Passing it back to you.
Sweet.
I promise I run 4 nest ball for Buddy Boffin.
No, I believe in you. You got this.
Thanks, man. That's all it takes sometimes. But yeah, so one of the things that, just to kind of start off these that I always like to do is like, what kind of inspired you to start your YouTube channel? Like, what kind of got you into the Pokemon card game as a whole? Like, how did all this kind of come to be?
So I originally made this channel, it's just over a year ago, last month was the 1 year mark. I had just moved out I graduated undergrad, just moved out to a different state for grad school and everything. And I actually got like super lonely because I hadn't started working yet. I gave myself like a good month off. I saved up enough money so I could just enjoy the start of my summer. And I didn't think about the moving out part where it's like, hey, no one's near you, like this is just what it is. It's just you're alone and there's nothing. So I'm like, I need something to do. I've been a big Pokemon player for a couple years. A few people, including Rahul Reddy, had actually asked if I would make a channel because they've seen some decks I play, thought they were super fun. And I was like, you know what? I guess this just gives me an excuse to talk to people, which is pretty cool. So I made a channel just to honestly help with some of the like isolation before I started to meet people in my own area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it's always something that like I'm always very curious to see like how people
Yeah.
like ended up here. Like even we were talking about it before we started recording, but like even the
Mhm.
initial very beginning like dawn of my channel was like COVID. Like it was like, well,
Yeah.
have nothing else going on. I guess now's the time to, test this out, like kind of see what this is like.
That's so
Um,
real. Yeah.
and so yeah, that's always very cool. Are you more involved in like your local scene now, or do you still play like predominantly online?
So I had to take a break from locals for a bit for over the course of the past year, just because I was adjusting to moving out, working, and being in grad school full time while also running a channel. So in the time I normally went to locals, I was recording videos instead. But I did just create also to get me back into the local scene, like a more competitive TCG team. And my goal with that was to bring the competitive side back for me and take regionals a bit more seriously. I definitely want to make a worlds push this year. So this year, I'm going to be getting way more into the local scene. I've already started going more again already. I try to go once a week, if not once every other week, um, to different locals near me and see what I can do there.
Yeah, absolutely. That brings me perfectly, segue the year award,
Oh, sweet.
into the into talking about that. You started up your own kind of team, and so
Yeah,
what kind
man.
of like outside of was it just the world's push, or like what kind of made you want to start that up and like kind of go for that?
Definitely the world's push. If you don't know, I do have a podcast as well with one of my best friends, Avery, and me and him have been playing together for a couple years now at this point. And for me and him, we were like, it would be really cool if we could make worlds. We always made jokes about it and stuff like that. So then one day I was like, dude, like let's do it, but let's also get ourselves a good testing group. I'm like, I've created a small platform for myself. I definitely think there's people I could reach out to as well, like get on the team. And I don't want to just create a team that is our own little isolated thing. I wanted to use my channel as a positive platform and, as more like a couple content creators applied, like Chef Husky, Bluestone, and Mega Blitz. And I was like, yeah, like I want to use our channel as a space to promote and help people grow alongside us. So we have our own testing group for our own, I guess, like more, what would it be, like self centered approach of getting better, and like focusing on our own thing, building our own skills. But then we also have the Draw Pass channel to help build other people and their competitive skills as well.
Yeah, I mean that's super cool, and also shout out to all of the names you mentioned. Chef
Oh,
Husky,
yeah.
great guy. Mega Blitz has been around for a long time. Like I've known him for a
Oh
while.
my gosh, yeah.
And yeah, great dude, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think it's really cool what you're doing with the team, especially too like going for the world's push is always very exciting. Um,
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
and that's it in a way like it also like inspired me to try more, because I know like
Word.
for like we talked about it outside of this, but I'll
Yeah.
be going to Pittsburgh as well, and
Yeah, man.
so
Oh, we'll be seeing you there for sure.
yeah, like that was
Because
the thing, like it's
most of
like
us from the team are going.
yeah, and so like that was the thing, like when we were talking about it in the Discord, where it's like, all right, so many people are going to Pittsburgh. I was like, all right, let me actually like start going to locals, start getting
Oh yeah.
like start actually grinding and improving. Because if we're all going,
100%.
I can't be last.
No. Well, I mean, that's fair. I get that.
I was like, I can't perform the worst out of everybody here.
I definitely know what you mean. And I think like that mindset is something I've also been working on like myself, is like trying to draw back and just focus on the individual game and working on just my own skills deficits. I guess anxiety, I get so much anxiety about selecting the perfect deck for the regional. It's like I want my goal to be more of just like, hey, I'm gonna make a pick I feel confident with. I think the biggest thing that takes away a lot of the anxiety is a deck that's consistent. If I could play the game and lose, I feel better than if I couldn't play the game, thought I could win, and had a bad setup. Um, and it's going to be working around that more than anything, I think, for me
Hmm.
at Pitt.
Do you know what deck you're gonna take?
Not even a little bit. I think I'm between four, which sounds like a lot, but over the course of the next 2 months, there's one I really can cross off the list. I just think it's fun to play. Um, but then the other three, it's like I'm definitely going to do a lot more testing on the matchup spreads and stuff like that. I've talked about it a lot on my channel. I'm a big single prize guy. And I've got no problem saying that at least two of them that I'm between. Keep the other two a little more to myself, but Ethan's Typhlosion, which is a very popular single prize deck, so no surprise there, but also Porygon Z, because I feel like both of those are insanely similar. I just think Porygon Z has a slower ramp up, but higher damage cap, which I do like. So yeah, those are two of them that I'm flirting around and figuring something out with.
Yeah, so full disclosure, I'm only saying it because I've already announced it. I'm absolutely taking Typhlosion. It's my favorite deck in the game right now.
So valid.
And I just think it's so busted. Like, it's actually so strong.
Mm-hmm.
Living on 10,
10
baby.
Short. Are you for real? Come on.
Let's go. Can't stop the king.
We did not need that. That was so not okay. Oh, that Rigid Band. I hate that card now.
Did Rigid Band end up mattering?
Yeah, it definitely mattered. I swung for 90.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
If I had swung for the extra damage, yeah, you were cooked on that one.
I forgot I already had it down. I thought I just did that right now.
Yeah. No, yeah. Oh, maybe you did. Was it not?
Let me check the logs. I genuinely don't remember.
No, because didn't you have it on an unevolved, whatever his name is? I don't know.
Let me check.
Maybe you did.
I don't remember. I don't even see me playing it in the log.
Yeah, I scrolled through quick. I'm not pressed about it.
Whatever. We'll... All right, ESPN replay. Edit it in now, except it won't be because I don't edit anything because I'm terrible.
That's valid. Good prize cards you got left. You got 3. Okay.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I think Ethan's Typhlosion's in an incredible spot right now. As a whole, and then also like I've been playing it during the Journey Together format. I thought it was super busted even then. So even now I'm like it's kind of funny. I have a little testing group at my locals now of a bunch of us that are just playing Ethan's Typhlosion. Because when I was playing it in the Journey Together format, I was like, oh, this deck is broken. Like, we all have to get on this. And everybody at my locals like, you're insane. And then one guy...
My group did the exact same thing.
One guy copied my list, asked for my deck list, started running it. Because I was on Secret Box forever ago. Like, I was always on, like, Secret Box is the way to play this deck. And he started playing it, was like, wait a minute, this is cracked, like he's onto something. And so after that, let me grab this real quick.
Melmetal would help here, I guess.
Yeah, it would. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I was like, after that happened, literally last night we were all just like talking and stuff like that, and we were like, all right, there's a there's a best way to play this list. We just have to figure it out. So like now there's like 4 of us just grinding out like what the best list is. So like one guy's just trying Pidgeot, one guy's just trying like other stuff. So we're like, we can figure this out.
Yeah, man. I'm with you. I feel like the Tatsugiri variant is something I want to experiment more with because it helps so much against the spread of like Grimmsnare on Dragapult because there's not much you can really do to Tatsu. It's just one Pokemon. I think the Jackalope, although it's the most popular and definitely the most efficient, it makes spread such an auto loss, and I think that could potentially be avoided. It's just obviously a lot brickier, so you got to counteract it with more supporters. But that's kind of where my head's at. I don't know if I like it more. It's just something I've been playing around with for a bit.
Do you play Picnic Basket?
I did, and it was there. It helped sometimes. It's just sometimes that's not available because it's just a one of. And that's where I was like, maybe there is another way to do this. This is so unfortunate. This was not the matchup Mousehold needed.
Yeah, this is a little rough.
Insane.
Also, this deck is cracked, by the way. Like this
the Melmetal one, dude. Yeah. I've got almost the same 60. I love Melmetal. I love Metang, actually. Let me rephrase that. I love Metang. I don't care if it's Heatran, Melmetal. I've just been so excited for Genesect just for Metang.
Yeah, so this brings me into the next topic. Actually, this is going so smoothly.
Perfect.
How are you feeling about Black and White, like the new set? Because
Dude,
I love it a lot.
oh yeah.
In the sense that I don't care about like 90% of the new cards because most of them are bad. But
Yeah.
this set makes a lot of old bad decks playable, and that's so fun.
Yes. I am 110,000% with you on that, dude. I love Black and White for that reason. I think it just, like, Ignition Energy alone makes decks like Mousehold fun again. I don't think it matters. I don't think there's anything I could do here actually to get out of this, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, I mean, Ignition Energy definitely want to. I mean, it doesn't matter. You just attack and win.
No, I know, but I had a cool play I wanted to do. Oh, I can still do it.
Yeah, well, oh man. I was like, yeah, well, now you can't. But all right, I guess sure. At least I take the active down with me, if nothing else.
All right, I think I can still do it. We're about to find out right now. All right, I can.
Not the full retreat.
It's not. It's, no, I'm doing the special only because I was like, this card sucks.
Scramble switch, yeah. Oh my god, okay, I don't have the same 60. I apologize.
I would literally I was gonna talk so much crap about it. Like I was like, oh, this card sucks, and then I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, it might be cracked. Hold on.
This Mousehold did not need this done to it, dude. I had faith that Ignition Energy cracked Mousehold. Video coming soon to my channel, by the way.
Dude, Mousehold's
happy
so cool.
that this was the first match. I love the Mousehold. Like, it's so much fun.
Dude, Mousehold's awesome. You wanna know what you gotta do? This is the play, especially with like a random card like that. It's like have you ever played like did you ever do like Retreat Trap with like Spite Ops?
Yeah.
So here's the play. I made this joke when I was playing it, and I still rock with it. Always include the Heracross that's bad, that like has the same attack that everything else does, but it just costs more energy than everything else. So you get to include it in the thumbnail.
So people click on it, they're like, "What? No way!"
You clickbait them with the Heracross.
Dude, I'm already playing Mousehold. I think my clickbait's been achieved. Like, I don't think there's much more I can throw on it.
Dude, I literally in my breakdown for that, if you go back to it, I'm literally talking about the list, and I'm like, and then I have Heracross to clickbait you.
That's so valid.
And then I actually got to use it in game, which felt great.
That's sweet.
All right, we'll go into game 2. I'll send the match over. But yeah, so what's some of your favorite decks coming out of the new set? Like now that you've had time to play them.
I don't know if it's any completely new archetype, if that makes sense. I think this set was so nice because I feel like so much was added to make decks more fun. Like Genesect, we just talked about. I love Matang. Genesect makes Matang amazing. Sure, there's Golden Go. I don't really care to play the top 4 meta decks. Despite making a World's Push, I probably still won't really do that because I don't know if that's me, per se.
Just play Typhlosion.
That's what I mean. Like, I love Typhlosion, Brave Bangle. Perfect example, actually. Like, Brave Bangle makes Typhlosion so much better into so many decks. Now I'm getting... Oh, so are you. Brave Bangle's a huge one. I think Superior is just a fun card. I think that's fun to use with the Mega. Do I think it's the best way to play Mega? No. Oh my god, not Wug Trio. No, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Ignition and Wug Trio. Another example, dude. Like it's just there's so many like
first video
little spicy things. Yeah, I saw that one from you. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, there's another big deck that got a buff. What was it? Oh my lord. I mean, Porygon Z, which I mentioned I wanted to play before, also from Ignition, but it was a different card. Oh, Prism Energy, duh. And like Ho-Oh Box, Ogerpon Box. I love Ogerpon Box, stuff like that. Like it's cards like this that I think make this format so exciting to me.
I'm gonna take a hard stance. Ho-Oh Box is ass. It's always been ass. It's always gonna be ass.
Like, I'm not gonna get mad at you for that. That's fair. I just think it's pretty fun.
It's
like I don't know. It's simple to run if I need to turn my brain off for an hour and I just want something to do. Attach fire energy to non-fire energy using Pokemon and do my thing, and that's that.
No, yeah, it's just a meme from stream because everybody was asking me to play it, and so I did, and I literally like I bricked every single game, no matter how much we changed the list, and so I literally just couldn't play it all day. Like it was like an entire night of just losing every game, and I was like, all right, this
Oh,
deck
that's so
sucks.
good.
It's gonna be ass. It's always ass forever.
Yeah.
Don't
I
look
don't
at
think
me.
it's the best basic EX box. I think there's too many one-ofs that you could prize in the matchup you need it. Like, I don't know. I think decks like that are kind of goofy and fun, and I'd rather play that than Raging Bolt if I had to play like a serious, like, trying to abuse like basic EX deck. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
But Prism Energy itself, I mean, Okie Dokie, perfect example. Prism Energy fun in a different deck. This is another deck that I love to play. I think single prizes are pretty strong right now. And I
yeah.
think Prism Energy, although I'm not playing it in this because I'm playing the Scizor, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if there's one deck. I mean, Electric for Miraidon. I love gambling my life away with electric generators. Who doesn't? Like,
Same.
I don't know.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm just a pure degenerate in that fashion.
Yes, yeah, exactly, dude. Like, I'm with you.
But yeah,
All right.
that's my biggest thing. Like, dude, I think Typhlosion's not only so strong, but will also continue to be super strong for
Absolutely.
a long time. Because, like, even looking at the megas, every one of them, I'm like, yeah, but like, what does it really do to Typhlosion?
Dude, exactly. Oh, Mega Venusaur with Wally to full heal it every time. Awesome. Fire weakness, swinging for 500 damage. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm like,
what are we doing here?
I'm like, get rocked.
Yeah. Mega Latios, 280 basic HP. Dog, I've been ready to deal with Mewtwo. I'm sorry, am I supposed to be scared about this? Like, this just an extra prize. I'm with you, man. I am totally with you.
Yeah, I'm super hyped for it. And then, just Typhlosion's so cool. Such a broken
I'm with you.
card.
It's a great starter. Yes.
All right, Great Ball.
Buddy is dialing in with the
We're
Wug.
the best. All right.
I mean, from here on out, it really just comes down to, like, can you mill every card in my deck and maybe all my Dunsparces, because that's the only thing you could potentially boss trap.
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
Yeah.
I have Gemstone,
I mean, you got your
if I can find
Gemstone.
it.
Yeah. But a one retreat cost on Scyther,
It's energy for the turn.
I'm leaving one Okie Dokie and playing swinging 5 more times. That's...
Have energy for turn.
Yeah. Like, you know, I'll get there. I'll get there.
We'll see if you have energy left after these 3 heads in a row. All right. All right. Well.
Huh. Yeah.
So about that. Hey, buddy, want to just pass turn, actually?
I prefer. If I went up with Mousehold, I might have. Like, I would have considered. But I'm just going to try to get rid of my, you know, liabilities here. I guess I'll preemptively stack an energy on Scyther.
How dare you?
Just in case, yeah.
How dare you?
And then, you know, we'll do our thing. You have 4 turns.
Well. I see.
Yeah. Welcome to Oogie Dogie.
Never back down, never what?
No, bro. I respect the hustle.
Never give
You
up.
got the gemstone, right?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Oh, perfect.
And you're going to see that right now.
I need to make a Wug video. I don't think I've ever made a Wug video on my channel.
Have the other energy, I dare you. Or, yeah, have the other energy, I dare you.
I mean, do you want the honesty? I've got 3 in my hand.
Hey, not enough.
So Crispin? Maybe 5?
Alright!
Well,
I'm gonna deck out before you do.
What's up?
I said I'm gonna deck out before you do.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't even be that upset.
That's called hustle, for anyone wondering. Wug Trio milling the self. This ain't Great Tusk Mill, the deck where we mill ourselves before our opponent. This is even better.
They all doubted me. I showed them it was all possible.
Ooh, little Hilda. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Little
this card...
reversal. Nope, we're still on ignition. Yep.
Well, I'm gonna get knocked out anyway.
No, that's fair. How many ignitions have you used? 3? That's
3.
the 3rd? Yeah, that's the 3rd. Can we go 0 for 9? That would be so epic.
Actually,
I
at
think at
this
this point you
point-
just kind of stayed. Yeah, like you need to stay there for the bit.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, come back.
do you have another gemstone?
It's you and me. I do, but it's prized.
Oh, okay. Well, this is fun. What do we got? No.
We were so
Okay,
close.
1 for 8. 1 for 8 might be all right.
Honestly, at that
This is
point, I'm
acceptable.
kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, don't even give me the
Sorry,
one. Like,
well-
at that point, just give me the rest.
I'm gonna get more energy onto this Scyther. There will be no amount of energy retreat I won't be able to handle, I'm convinced.
You know, and everybody sits here and they go, but how do you beat control? It's so broken.
You attack without playing other Pokemon. It's just mill. it's just mill. They either mill your deck or they don't. The more you play the game, the more you lose. So just don't play the game.
Exactly. With that said, I also don't have any more Wug Trios, and I don't have a way to get another one.
Night Stretcher off the Dunsparce. Dig a little.
Let's go. It all comes. If I get this, you have to concede.
All right.
Let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like Neutralization Zone could have been awesome in like almost any other scenario.
Yeah, it would have been
I
really
feel like
cool. If I could add
a
zone
full
and then just
context.
dig a little 32 times, that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, totally. I feel like we needed to do Masshold versus Wug Trio and Okie Dokie versus, whatever it was.
Yeah,
No
no
metal.
metal.
I feel like that maybe these could have been a more interesting watch. We don't know what we're talking about.
What do you mean? Flipping tails 9 times is an absolutely interesting one.
Whoa. It was 8 times. You couldn't even do it 9.
Oh,
or was it
true.
9?
I'm not good enough. To
No,
make
you
9.
won the dig a little. Yeah, it was 8.
Yeah, it was not good enough for 9. All right. Well, I'm bringing my fan favorite Typhlosion to our final game.
That's fair. I feel like I've set myself up for failure on this one, but I don't. I've locked in my 3. I will stay with it, even knowing it was Typhlosion since the first match at this point.
Yeah. But that being said, I do have some questions from the community that they have for you that I wanted to kind of ask you. And so the first one is they want to know what we think of the Pokemon card game as kind of like as an overall, as a whole. And as somebody who, like, they're a Yu-Gi-Oh player kind of transitioning into Pokemon, and they're still kind of having a hard time with that transition with like deck building and like understand like and where like energy come into play and things like that.
No, that's so valid. I think I feel like there's a lot of parts to that. So let me try to break this down. I think one, the Pokemon card community, from my experience, is the best card game community overall for a few different reasons. I haven't personally played many other card games at a non-kitchen table level. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! A few times, like not just as a kid. Like I've played it a few times. I know the more or less the rules. Oh wait, did you send me a match? I think I sent you a match. Oh, you did. Okay, let me join this. That's good. Yeah, like I've played that a few times. I played Magic a few times. Pokemon 1 is the cheapest out of all the big card games. I haven't played One Piece, but I'm pretty sure Pokemon is still cheaper than One Piece. Lorcana I haven't played. I know it's cheaper than Lorcana. And I think that financial part is a big factor for people because it's expensive when you take into account if you're playing in real life. Buying the cards, going to tournaments. If you're just playing online, I think maybe Magic has a better client. Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely has a better client. Maybe that's the option that you go with. I think the community overall is the best in Pokemon as well. Now, again, I haven't played other communities, but I know a lot of people who have. Hold up, are you going first or you're on second?
I'm going second.
Okay.
I am going to
Well, if that's
mulligan
the
again
case,
because
we'll go
we had to do it 3 times in a row.
Builds character. Builds
Yeah.
character, yeah. Natural for a boy your age, don't worry. Fire mulligan too.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I think the community is the most supportive, the nicest, the most willing to help others. I don't think many people really gatekeep a lot of stuff in this community. People just like sharing experience, and I think that's great. And I think tying to that point about how to better understand deck building, I think one of the coolest things about this community is how many different creators there are. I just think how like there's so many creators, and I think chefs cook off. Gnome, how you and me really met. I feel like really drives that to the forefront. Where it's like there's so many creators that are so willing to help people. Like okay, maybe you like put in the comment section asking a question on like LDF or Azul's thing about maybe an energy count or something. They might not get back to you, but there's so many other creators that are so knowledgeable about deck building and different skills that you can go and ask for help or join their discords and ask their individual communities for help. And I think like asking how many energy to fit in a deck is such a broad question because it truly depends on what deck you're playing. But what's nice is there's so many people that can help you arrive at that answer. Like I know Ethan's Typhlosion, it's a 1 energy attacker, and you have great energy search with Ethan's Adventure. So that's a great example of only needing like maybe 6 energy in a deck because it's very easy to keep swinging with attached swing. Something like Blissey, which I'm playing, naturally needs a little bit more because Return is a 3 energy attack. If you didn't know, there it is. Could look at it right now. So that's going to be a little bit beefier. What do I do here? Hold on. Do I go to, you know what? No, you have less than 180, so we always go here for. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Also, I'm going to
play more than 6 energy.
151 Chansey.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I can't. You're right, I guess. There's not much I can say about that. I really wanted to play. It's just less competitively viable.
Nah,
that's got to mean something somewhere.
Nah, I only play the 151 Chansey. I refuse to play anything else.
That's why I think you're an amazing human being, to be completely honest. This is why you're a great person.
Because when it works,
yeah. So I'll
come on.
Oh, it's lights out. Yeah. Lights out. But I feel like I really don't prize Chanseys that much. I'm going to say that I'm going to prize 4 next game. But you're relying so hard on something that's not there. And I think the extra 10 HP is kind of nice. Oh my God, what scenario? There was a scenario somewhere where I'm like, you know what, this might be relevant in the most obscure of scenarios. So whatever, I'll play the 120. Plus it's got a trainer gallery. Yeah. But this deck will run more energy. Golden Go will run even more because they rely on constant energy, like discard to play the game. And it's stuff like that where it's just such a tricky question to how many energy do you play in your deck? What is your deck? And then let me help you get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I think the thing that with energy as a whole, like I think understanding the concept comes in from the think of it, if you have a Magic background, it's kind of like land. It's kind of exactly like land, except they're just getting equipped rather than just being like on your board. But a lot of times the main thing that you need to kind of think about when you're applying them and like when you're using them is the fact that you more often than not only need the way that I kind of look at it is like you only need whatever you need to attack twice or like 3 times. Depending on like if you're using an attack that only costs 2 energy, like think of something like Charizard EX, it's like, all right, well, realistically, I'm never gonna need more than like 3 attacks with this, so 6 energy is like more than enough.
Absolutely. And the other huge factor with that is Charizard has an energy acceleration ability. Mm-hmm. So it's like not only do you only need 2, you set yourself up. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh God. Oh, no, it's gone. All right, we're good. Not only do you need 2 energy, but you set yourself up, so you're golden. If you could just evolve into Charizard, you get your energy instantly.
Yeah. But yeah, and so that's one of the things. It's like it's kind of just figuring out like what you like what kind of functions best for your deck and things like that. Which is kind of hard to know, but it also honestly just mostly comes with like experience.
Oh, totally. And there's people who have experience. So if you're newer switching from Yu-Gi-Oh, what's cool about this switch, your turn is yours. There's not much besides Iono or Judge that your opponent can do to truly destroy whatever you have going on. There's no trap cards, there's no counter cards. Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh, that's a thing in those games that really doesn't come into play in Pokemon. So, getting energy in play is really just focusing on your own deck and not your opponent messing with you unless they're playing like a Crushing Hammer energy mill deck, which I think Gengar EX is the only decent one, and no one really plays Gengar, so that's fine.
Yeah. We're gonna go for a little Fez.
Oh yeah. But he's getting rolling.
Can't go wrong there. And then
no, not at all.
Attach here. And then we're gonna counter catch over here. And we're gonna pass our turn.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, don't have the best opening situation, but it's fine. We manage. We endure. We overcome.
Yep. Builds character. We love it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, who needs anything else? But with that being said, we'll go into the next question, and that's if you could make any rogue deck a menace to the meta, what would it be?
Like any rogue deck ever in the history of this game. If I can make one thing competitively viable, like how would I change it, or what deck do I wish was actually good?
No, yeah, like if it's like you woke up tomorrow and the deck, like whatever, the meta shifts somehow, one deck just becomes like tier 1 overnight. What rogue deck would you want that to be?
It's Mousehold every time. Every single time. Not a question in my mind about that either.
Really?
Mousehold is so dumb and I love it. I play it to so my buddies and I, and like we always try it once or twice a year. Last year we did it twice, which was really nice. We all crash at one of our places, and we do a massive rogue tournament. And I won the whole thing with Mousehold. Beat a Charizard EX at the table. Shout out my girlfriend. She was a great pilot. There's 5 people trying to help her close out that match. Mousehold took it down. Like the deck is so goofy. It's dumb. It's great.
That's awesome.
I wish that was it.
That's so cool. That's that's definitely a list that I think is just overall just like a ton of fun. Like you can't really go wrong.
No, dude. Imagine if announcing nom 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 incisors for game was a common sentence.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's the world I want to live in.
I mean, that's a world we all want to live in. If we're being completely honest. Like, if we're being honest with ourselves,
valid, man.
In our heart of hearts.
Yeah.
Come on, that's what we all really want.
Now the meta would definitely need a shift. I mean, we'd have to probably just ban outright the top 50 decks, and that's fine. Like if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Like, what are we really doing here if we're not doing that? All right, we'll put a new Cyndaquil down. Throw an energy. We'll feel a little brave.
Yeah, I mean that's all you're gonna need, I believe, right?
It is now.
Yeah. This is where, oh, well, there's the Ethans. Okay, well, now we shouldn't be swinging for more than enough. Oh, boy.
And then we'll get ourselves a little recon here.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, this is where I feel like this could go downhill, is if, oh, hold up, we want to throw you here and you here. Like, Typhlosion against Blissey, dude, it's just you swing for enough, man, and that's the problem with it. Like, I just wish you didn't. Like, there's not much I could do about this.
Well, I mean, I'm a little behind, so I have a bit of ground to catch up here.
No, totally. I don't know if I have the gas I need though to make it out of this one. We'll see. I might. I mean, a good, well-timed Diona with the wrong board state, and it is possible. It just doesn't feel ideal.
Yeah, I mean that's very fair.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm gonna figure it out. This is a matchup I need to practice because I love Blissey too. I would totally play Blissey at the absolute highest competitive level if I could. Anyway, that's another deck that I really like.
I was gonna say, is that gonna be your second place for your rogue deck?
Not sure. I mean, I like it because it counters a lot of decks, and I think Happy Switch is pretty fun. I think there's other rogue decks I probably would pick before Blissey, in all honesty. I don't know what would be my next one. I mean, I always love Ancient Box. I feel like I've always been a big Ancient Box guy. It's always been a fun deck. Vengeance Fletching is just a fun attack. I like discarding cards because I don't have to think. I see Ancient in the top right corner, it goes in the discard pile. That's all I got to know. Like it's hard to go wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not wrong there. All right, we'll grab ourselves an energy here. Make that. We'll avoid this problem for the future.
Ah, yes.
And then let's double check something.
Is Brave Bangle in the deck?
It is, but that wasn't exactly what I wanted to look for just yet.
Oh, okay.
I well,
This is fine.
I was looking for that,
well.
but I had to find one other card as well.
Oh.
To set up for the future.
Ah. See, if I had Iono in hand, I'd feel a little better about this. But my problem comes where you kill. Well, if you kill my next one, I guess I do just lose the game, which is fair.
Yeah.
But I also would not be able to set up anything else. You not whiffing a KO on Blissey and me getting set up on Fez to just KO it with the boss is not feeling great.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Not feeling the most ideal.
This is why like Brave Bangle changed this entire deck to become so much better.
Exactly. Like I said, Black Bolt, White Flare is great for decks getting better. I don't think it introduced any massive archetype that's just infinitely, light years better than anything else we've seen. Yeah, no Iono here doesn't feel great for sure. Is there anything I can do? Probably not. You either play a third Brave Dangle or you don't.
If it helps, even if you Iono me with the cards that I have left in deck and the draw from Fez and everything like that, it honestly
probably just hit him back.
Wouldn't end up mattering. Yeah, I literally top decked the Heron.
That would do it. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I was checking to make sure that was in my deck because I needed to know if it was in my deck or in my prizes to determine how I was going to play the rest of the game out.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair.
So that's why I was like, I have that in Secret Box left in deck. So I was like, let me wait to figure out.
Yeah, I know you never played Secret Box. I'm like, what is this?
I was like, that was my thing. I was like, let me prepare for the Ionos. Let me take everything out that isn't the 2 cards I'd need.
Yeah. That's fair.
But that being said, there is 2 other questions I want to get to. So if you want to just jump back into another game, for the hell of it,
throw another deck out.
I'm gonna play some more Mail Battle.
Oh, well then let me not play Flareon. Okay, got it. I was about to play Quad Flareon, but
I can play something else.
Like a lame. Yeah, I was throwing a 4th deck out there just cause.
Oh, I can. If we wanna do a 4th.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Why not? Why not?
I'm gonna do a test build of something. I have no idea how it's gonna go.
Fire. Yeah, I think I've played this deck once as well, so this is fine.
But that being said, one of the other questions we got that I wanted to get to was if you what do you think is a deck that's just like on the cusp of meta? So like for example, they use like Regidrago, where it was just like 1 or 2 cards away from being this unbelievable monster that it turned into. And it's like, do you feel like there's any deck right now that is like that?
Blissey is actually that deck for sure.
Really?
Do I go first? No, I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, Golden Go and the single prize Golden Go play. If you play that in your Golden Go deck, it's a little annoying. This one of Scizor is very easy to work around. Just don't bench 15 Monkey Dories, and the problem doesn't happen. That's fine. I think the matchup is decent. I think playing the 1/1 Melodic feels a little rough to get around Dragapult Charizard. That is a bit of a harder match for the deck, and I've played a lot of Blissey. I got a few championship points, 20 championship points at my last cup playing Blissey. I think, I love this deck. That's a solid pick. Probably shouldn't have stuck with Flareon, huh?
Oh, I thought you changed. My fault. No, I'm gonna hit for weakness, and now I feel really
bad. I don't care. I said I was gonna hit you for weakness, and you said no. I'm gonna hit you.
True.
And this is fine.
It's like the Fairly Odd Parents bit. It's like that guy's stealing the car I'm stealing.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, about Blissey. I think the ability, and it's because the format has slowed down so much. So the ability to just be able to, what do you call it? Spread damage with Monkey Dory with such less energy in play is so much nicer than so many decks have access to. And I think that's something that's really unique to Blissey. That's really cool. I think Blissey is way stronger than people give it credit for. The Dragapult matchup is phenomenal. The Grimmsnarl matchup is totally fine if you know how to play. It's difficult at first. Once you learn how to navigate it, it's really not that bad. You auto win so many different things by playing Farigiraf, by playing Ogerpon. Again, adding a 1/1 Feebas melodic line feels kind of rough. It's just, if there's some other partner, which Blissey can combo with many things in the future, I think that deck will definitely have its time and have a huge show out. Not like in popularity, just like have a huge like, oh man, someone got like third at this regional with Blissey. I wouldn't be shocked.
Mm-hmm. So my answer is actually going to be, I think the play is. Ooh, do we go? Let's not greed. I want to greed, but I can't.
No, that's fair.
My answer is the Slowking.
That's so valid. Yeah.
It's such a like. It's so close, man. Like, it's always so close to just being, like, right there.
Yes. Yeah. I think there's just too many moving pieces in the setup, which is so difficult.
So, for me, I think it's more of a situation where, like, the meta's changing too much, that there's too much to cover for it to be good, or, like, to be great, right? But...
Yeah.
I think that if the meta shrinks a little bit and it becomes like, these 3 decks are the things everyone's playing, then I think there's a chance.
That's so fair. I think the format is beyond too diverse for that to ever happen again. I think that was possible back when VMAX's V-Stars were in the format, like Mew, VMAX, Lugia. Like, that's when there was 3 decks that really took over. I just think there's too many equal playing field powerful cards for that to happen anymore for Slowking. I think it would, the more likely option is that one card is printed that counters 3 out of 4 of the top decks for Slowking. Because then you could focus your efforts. Like if Kyurem, for example, countered 3 of the top 4 decks, I think then that would get more powerful for sure. Dude, I'm like cooked here. I've got all my Gravity Mountains in my hand and nothing to show for it.
Oh, jeez.
Like,
well, I mean, if it helps, I need Ignition Energies to attack at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a Flareon weak to your whole deck with no energy.
Well, that's my thing. I can't attack it if I don't have Ignition Energy.
This is true. You're right.
That was actually, side note, I got into a discussion, at least, with somebody on in my lovely comment section. That was talking about when I uploaded the Wugtrio deck. They were like, oh, well, you just beat the deck by never attacking. And I was like, well, no, because there's Ignition Energy. So if I flip any heads at all, you'll deck out before me if we're just passing back and forth. And they're like,
absolutely.
And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, yes. Like, it's just numbers.
This isn't really a debatable thing.
It's not a discussion.
Just how it is? Question mark?
But yeah, I was like, it's not a discussion, mother. It's just how it is. I mean, it's cool. Like, nobody's mad at you.
Yeah. You would actually run out of cards. It would just take infinitely longer because you would draw pass. But yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm like, it's cool, man. I'm not, like, it's not a challenge.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, that was always funny. And like I said, to answer the previous thing, I think Slowking is just such a cool card, and that I'm like, it's one of the cards that I feel like Pokemon wants to be good.
Yes, no, absolutely. As far as like single prize Pokemon that they print, because I feel like there's not many good single prize Pokemon that get printed. That is definitely one that someone printed and is like, this is gonna have a regional performance at one point. It'll have like 2 people that get a top 32, and that'll be pretty epic. Oh, okay, good. That's great.
I'm literally just waiting on Ignition to draw into it.
No, this is fine. I don't even know what I could top deck to get me out of this.
You know, that's funny. That brings me to my final community question. And
good.
That comes from our friend of the show, Chef Husky. And it's, how does he get the perfect top decks?
Well, Chef, for when you're watching this, clearly I don't. I feel like today's been a rather rough one.
Yeah, I stole his powers.
Yep. I don't. I think my luck against Chef is phenomenal because I am in practice mode when I'm playing against Chef, where I'm playing decks I would legitimately take 2 cups in regionals. And I think that I say this all the time at practice to be annoying as all hell. If you don't put a bad card in your deck, you can't top deck a bad card.
True.
I am playing quad Flareon Monkey Dory. I did not expect this to work, and I am definitely paying the price for it.
If it helps, I'm not getting anywhere right now.
Well, I hope so, because that took a lot out of me that I don't know.
I'm kind of just sitting here hanging out.
I'm gonna need the comeback of all comebacks to turn this one around. Don't know if it's that likely.
Well, I have no reversal energies because I'm at one
This is
prize
true.
card. So if
You're
I
right.
never draw into my ignition energies,
You're true.
so that's possible.
It don't feel too great, I guess. That's all.
I was gonna say technically, you could like not attack anything, but then at the same time, it's like then I'm just gonna eventually draw it.
Yep, that's the problem. I think what I have to do is get boss out of this prize card, right? Okay, that's not boss, but whatever. I didn't even want it. Anyways, I was gonna say and boss up a Palpitoad. Because yeah, no, it's just okay.
He's back.
3 cards in hand, but why? But for what?
Well,
You know what? Sure.
I'm waiting on one of them.
Yeah. Maybe no. Don't. How about?
I mean,
I'm
you
alright.
can take enough prize cards before I get into my ignition energy.
I could. I just wish I had boss's orders to bring up the Palpitoad. Is the problem, so I could start dealing with some rounds on your bench. If I could do that, I'd feel a
Well,
little bit better.
Temple has round as well.
No, you're right. But Palpitoad is something you can attach ignition energy to that swings for KO. Temples is only 20 times. So if that's what you have in play, that's not going to swing for KO.
Okay, that makes sense.
You'd swing for 160. Yeah. So I just I've got 3 Flareons in my hand. Homies, you guys are here at the wrong time. But this is fine. Do we do this? If you get the energy here, I mean, I think you got it. For a 12, 2, 4. Actually, no, you might be just short. You need a recovery as well.
I hate to tell you.
Oh. Do you have recovery and energy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had
Were you
to
just waiting?
I had to hold on to it until I got it all together because if I play ignition, I didn't have a way to retreat.
You'd be fine.
No, I didn't have a way to
Couldn't
retreat.
you have just? You could have put it on the one with reversal.
No, ignition leaves at the end of the turn.
Yeah, but you might have had that a turn before.
I don't think
Did
so.
you have that last turn?
I drew into the ignition energy last turn, but I didn't have a way to get my active out.
Yeah, I KO'd. If you promoted the one with the reversal, you could have just attached.
Well, no, that's what I'm
ignition there,
saying.
it's fine.
On the turn that something was in the active already is when I
Oh,
drew
it was
into
Almanola
ignition.
or whatever that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I forgot the other fish is in the deck.
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
I had to wait for you to KO the once you KO'd the Amamola.
Yes.
I brought Temple up. That's when I drew into it.
Yes.
So
that
I had to wait.
That's
the
how
turn.
you said it.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so I had to wait an extra turn just to like get the energy, the Night Stretcher, like everything together.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But dude, this has
Gotcha.
been
That
a
was
ton of fun.
Yeah, no, for real. Thank you for having me on, man. Really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
We'll definitely have to do it again. And
Can't wait.
Yeah, this has been a ton of fun. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll definitely do this again. And for everybody, be sure to leave any questions that you wanted to know that we didn't get to in the comments. Leave who you would love to see next on the series, so I can reach out to them. No, don't say LDF. He doesn't know who I am. It happens.
That's crazy.
It happens every time. Every time I do this, somebody's like,
He
"You
said,
should."
I'm not cool enough, guys.
No, you should. Like every single time, they're like, "You should do a collab with LDF," and I'm like, "Cool. He should know who I am first."
God, if I could, I probably would have tried by now. I don't know.
That's like. And it's like,
It's
you
valid.
met a local Philly rapper. Have you talked to Eminem? It's like, no.
Well, I have not actually.
Funny you mention that. No. I'm not Nerdwar. I don't have connections like that.
Yo, facts, bro. I ain't smart enough nor do I have connections like that.
No, for real. I'm like, he's Jin G. We have to know. But yeah, all right, much appreciated, brother, for coming on. Hopefully
bro.
everybody had a good time, and I
man,
am
sure.
very excited to do this again in the future. All right, peace out, everybody.
See ya.